Aries, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early to mid-February 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Aries collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guide, spirit team, talk to me. What do you got for us, Aries? What do you got for the Rams? What energies, messages, insights can we take a peek at? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Aries gang in early to mid-February. We're getting very, very close to our birthday season, my friends. Let's get this card out here. What is happening? What is the vibe? There we go. Beautiful. All right, so this card has a ton of potential. This is one of my favorite cards, and it's a little understated, very simple symbolism here, but it just holds a ton of potential within it. So that's good, regardless of what you're going through, whether you're going through tough times, good times. This tells me, like, all right, there's a lot of potential coming in, and there's a lot of nuance to this card. But before we fully dive into it, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the February subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk more in depth about this card. So we see this lovely lady with her awesome hairdo. I always admire her haircut for some reason. And notice she's sitting in front of a sewing machine and she is holding a golden thread. There's a rainbow coming forth from this. So first and foremost, this is somewhat of a form of creation or self-expression. So for a lot of us Aries, that is something that we can lean into. If we're going through some issues or frustrating times, Spirit could want us to really put that energy out in a creative endeavor. Okay, so whether it's business or whether it's just doing it just for the sake of releasing the energy, this is good. Because sometimes with this card, I feel like some of us could have a little bit of a pent-up energy. Now, I also say this is a strong energy for mending things or fixing things. So whether that's where your mind is right now, like when I see this person in front of the sewing machine, it's like, all right, I'm going to be exact. I'm going to do this step by step, and I'm going to fix or mend this. So if you are going through some problematic things or even just feeling stuck in the muck, this energy is really good for just doing things by the numbers, by the details, or fixing things. So I do like it. And the potential with this, especially with the golden thread and the rainbow, it's like, all right, there could be something coming in here that you are really, really going to like. So hopefully it's a result. Let's put her down over there. She could keep chilling, creating with that golden thread. Let's get into tarot. And yeah, I always say that first card here, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Shuffle it up one time here for Aries gang. Early to mid-February, what's going on? And while we get this deck shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading. It was an interesting one. It was titled They Are Watching. Now, this could manifest, or the energy I saw last week could manifest in a lot of different ways. For some Aries, you might be attracting a little more attention than you normally do, whether that's in the romantic realm or the work realm. It's like for some reason, I'm getting someone's attention here. Either that or someone had you under the magnifying glass. Now, for a small portion of you, maybe there was a situation you just needed to keep an eye on, or a person. But we're going to see what shows up this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's, right? Let's get it going. Let's get 3 cards out here for Aries, please. My God, for early to mid-February, what is happening? Let's get them going. There we go. Thank you. Beautiful. So this has a lot of similarities when I have the 2 of Pentacles in this card of mending, fixing. This is a good place to start. It's not the fastest mover, but to me, it's like, all right, no, we're starting from a decent place. We're starting from a good place. It could also be very busy. So I guess it depends on your situation. Okay, star card, really good. Listen, I'm really enjoying the energy I'm seeing so far, because it's like, all right, we're starting in a pretty good space. Let's get one more. So there could be a lot of things that really improve. Listen, I mean, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, there's only one thing here I'm seeing so far that might be a little frustrating for us, and that's the overabundance of earthy energy. But if you know anything about the cards and know anything about tarot, you know that these are all very positive leaning energies. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. But at first glance, you know I always look at the elements first, and obviously I already mentioned it. There is a strong pentacle energy here. Now, Aries, we are a cardinal fire sign. We are all about action. We do get a reputation sometimes for not being the most patient, and that's where this earthy energy could be a little frustrating for some of us, but it's like, all right, something could be worth it. Something will be worth it in the end. So even if you are going through a process, a difficult situation of some sort, it's like, all right, it could turn out in your favor. Okay, because with this earthy energy, maybe some of you are heavily focused on career or money, financial things. And then with the star here, that's air energy. Even though it's the water bearer, that does connect to Aquarius. So that could be mental action. I like it, but there's long-lasting implication. There's also karmic energy showing up here as well. So let's go through piece by piece and really start to build it out. Position number one, we have the Two of Pentacles. And we see our pal here. He's juggling those two pentacles up and down. Notice there's the infinity symbol in there. So this does connect to the karmic universal source-based type of energy. Now, I always say all twos in tarot could represent being at a crossroads, a make or break point, needing to make a decision or a choice, like choose a path. And when I see the Two of Pentacles, it's like, all right, no, I'm doing the right thing, or I did the right thing. This is a very harmonious, balanced type of energy normally, right? Aside from the karmic and the harmony, I feel like this card can be someone juggling a lot of things, right? Because that's literally what this guy's doing. So we'll need to look at the clarifiers to see how it all plays out. So for some of you, you might just be a little more busy than you normally are. Maybe Spirit's asking you to get a little busier in one way or another. This seems okay to me initially, because it's like, all right, I'm starting from a balanced place. Okay, so there could be certain situations where you're viewing it in a balanced way. The challenge, and you know I'm always going to give you the challenge of every card. The Two of Pentacles, aside from juggling too much stuff, you might overwhelm yourself, so keep that in mind. There's a potential for that. But the Two of Pentacles could sometimes talk about imbalance or indecision. Moving to the center, we have the Star card. Beautiful. Now, currently at the time of this filming, we are in Aquarius season, right? And this is the Aquarius card. So in my simplistic style, it might just tell us something that's coming towards us, a way we might be feeling. But this is a beautiful card. Wish fulfillment. It also taps into that universal angelic type of energy. So it's like everything is shaded with some positivity. So again, even if you're going through some tough things, it's like the outlook, the final result could be very good. Because when I see the star, I don't think about today. I don't think about tomorrow or even next week. When I see this card, I think of big periods of time. So with all this earthy energy, and then we have the star, Spirit might want you to have an expanded view or big picture type of thinking about something like, all right, well, how does this situation affect me in the long run? Okay, that could be a big thing. This card, aside from being wish fulfillment, wins, victories, payoffs of various different kinds, it could just be a sense of optimism. So there could be certain situations where Spirit might want you to try to see the silver lining or be optimistic. Now, the challenge of the star, or one of the challenges, is that all that positivity I just said could be inverted, right? There could be someone that is very down in the dumps. There could be someone that is quite depressed. There could be someone, they don't quite see the light at the end of the tunnel. But we're not going to read too much into that till we see the clarifier. Now, on the back end, beautiful, my friends, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like this, the return of some positive energy coming in for a lot of us. This is a card of leveling up. Now, it can represent the home, living situations. It can represent the family or even group dynamics sometimes. But when I see the Ten of Pentacles, it's solid, it's stable, it's sturdy. So if this is a win or a victory or even a wish fulfillment that's coming in, there's long-lasting implications to it. And this is an energy of expansion to me. Now, when it comes to all earth energy, when we look at the challenge of it, it can represent delays. It can represent little problems or situations where it's like, all right, this is taking forever. So just watch the patience, because again, as fire signs, too much earth energy could frustrate us a little bit. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. It just feels slow. So I want to dive deeper on all of it, Aries. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Get a good shuffle here. What do we got for our friends, please? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message. It means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Two of Pentacles. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Aries, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, Two of Pentacles time. Is it busy? Is it busy, 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 or is it balanced? Let's see what's going on here with that too. Thank you. Magician in reverse. Okay, so for some Aries out there, I'm obviously not saying all, this could be a very good adaptable type of energy. So just know if you are going through anything that's a little sticky or anything that's really testing your patience or your willpower, when I see the Magician in reverse underneath the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like, all right, roll with the punches, go with the flow. So Spirit could be asking you to take a more adaptable approach to something. Where it's like, all right, in life, there's going to be things that we can control. There's going to be things that we can't. The important thing with the Two of Pentacles Magician in reverse is like, all right, well, just you control the things you can and be adaptable and roll with the punches. So I would urge all the Aries out there not to take too many firm foot in the ground stances at this moment. Okay, just be adaptable. I don't know why that's coming through this week. I'll take my own advice, right? But another thing with the Two of Pentacles Magician in reverse, for some Aries, you might feel like you're in a state of limbo. Okay, where it's like, all right, well, not much seems to be really happening. Like, I feel something coming, but nothing's really happening. So, like, that's where the energy feels to me. It's like, yeah, be adaptive. But some Aries out there with the Magician in reverse, it's like, all right, well, where's my manifestation, or where is this energy? What's happening? So try your best not to get frustrated, because there does seem to be something that's like floating, whether it's a situation where it's like, where's the progress? Or it's just, it feels like it's in limbo. So watch out for various situations that could feel like that. So we're just going to put the Magician back down there. Interesting. It doesn't feel bad to me. It just doesn't feel like it's progressing at an amazingly quick speed, which is what we like, right? But let's get going into that star. And yeah, I really want to get to that Ten of Pentacles. So that doesn't tank the reading. So adaptability, controlling what you can, or feeling like you're in limbo. So let's see why the star is here. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. We have the Three of Cups in the upright. Another thing that does connect to groups. So for some of you, this might be work career stuff, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, because it's like a lot of people. So for some Aries, there could be a nice big increase in business. And I've been saying it since this card came out here on the back. I do see a leveling up of some kind. So whether it is work and business, like taking the next step, or personal relationships, taking the next step, I feel like a drastic expansion or a blow up or a level up of some kind, which is really, really nice. I would claim this energy for sure, because the Three of Cups to me, aside from representing other people and stuff like that, it's a card of celebration, joyousness, merriment, having a damn good time. So when I see it underneath a card like the star, it's like, no, you're going to get the result you want. You're going to get that win or victory. It could be a payoff. So just know there could be a process you're going through or something you're learning where it's like, no, it'll be worth the process. You will see. So again, very claimable energy here. I feel like there's a very positive energy around the Aries collective this week. So again, if you've been going through some tough ones, or you feel like you're in limbo in one way or another, Spirit is kind of urging us forward, but at a slow and steady pace. So again, expansion, level up, and it feels drastic. So it's like, all right, well, by this time next year, your life might look totally different, but in a good way. Let's keep moving over to the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what that has. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadows. So I'm liking it. What is happening with the Ten of Pentacles, please? Thank you. Wow. I mean, my friends, you don't get much better than this combination. We have the Ten of Cups clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. I haven't seen this combination in a long time. I haven't seen it in a general read. I haven't seen it in a personal read. And I always love when it comes up, because these two energies are complementary. Those are energies of blessings. So with all the karmic energy, all the level up, all the expansion, this is just amazing energy to lean into. The Ten of Cups has a lot of similarities to the Ten of Pentacles, right? Like a family, home, groups of individuals. But aside from that, it's complete emotional and wish fulfillment. So I'm not going to say your wildest dreams are about to come true. I'm not going to go overboard and say something like that. But tens represent a close or an ending. And when I see the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Cups, it's like it's a happy ending, just kind of like we saw here. So it's more reiteration that there is a process or something you were going through where you will be happy that you did. And again, it's drastic or extreme level up type of energy. So again, a lot of Aries, if you do feel like you're in a place of limbo, to me, it feels like a butterfly in a cocoon, or a caterpillar in a cocoon that's about to burst forth as a butterfly. Strong karmic energy of blessings here as well. So, I mean, this really reminds me of the reading we had several weeks ago, where this energy is almost unbelievable, where it's like, whoa, like, where is all this coming from? So let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card real quick, but really fantastic reading this week, my friends. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we do have the Two of Pentacles with the Magician in reverse. So that is Spirit kind of urging us to be a little more adaptable. Try not to be stubborn, try not to put our foot in the ground about things, but just be adaptable. Go with the flow. Whatever life throws at us, then we approach it when it comes. We cross that bridge when we get there. But aside from that, portion of you might be in a situation, or various situations, where it might feel like not much is really happening, where it's like, all right, I'm kind of in limbo, or Groundhog's Day, or something where it's just like, all right, I'm not seeing too much progress. We get a lot of reassurance from Spirit in this, and that's why I say that this spread is very claimable this week. In the center, we have the Star card with the Three of Cups. As I mentioned, drastic, extreme level up type of energy of things getting better. There will come a time where your current situation, like your life, is going to look totally different, but in a positive way. So even if it's not pleasant right now, it will be, and you will be happy you went through something. So the blessings, the victories, the happy ending, like, it's all here. It's like storybook. Onto the back end, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups in the upright. One of the best possible card connections and energies in the whole deck, right? With the earth and water, so much potential and blessings. So I feel like for a lot of Aries, there could be fantastic things coming in, especially if you're being adaptable and moving towards it as well. It doesn't always have to be fast, fast, fast. It's like a process of some kind, but you're going to be happy you went through it. So beautiful stuff, my friends. Please take a screenshot if you want to look into it further. Let's see what's in the shadows. So let's get a good shuffle here for Aries gang. Let's see what's happening, please. My guides, what's up? And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing too. Okay, let's get you one. Oh, and yes, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get this shadow card out for my friends. Thank you. Wow. I mean, so even the shadow card is just pushing this message home. We can't ignore it. Ten of Pentacles, even in the shadows. So in the main part of the spread, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles right here within the shadows too. So there could be something that is going to go your way, and it's like you don't even understand how quickly this energy can turn, because once again, I said it's drastic. And when we have a very positive card like this in the shadows, I mean, it just really drives home all this energy that I was picking up on throughout the whole entire reading. Expansion, things getting better. Now, the one thing I will say, it does connect to that one message that we had here in the front, because the Two of Pentacles, Magician in reverse, I did say you need to be adaptable. A shadow side of the Ten of Pentacles can represent somebody being very stubborn or set in their ways. So again, it's like you need to change or adjust or be able to roll with the punches. You'll get the best possible outcome if you're more flexible. That's what this tells me. Okay, I mean, this could be someone else's energy too, right? You might be dealing with someone that's very set in their ways, but the adaptability is what's key. So we're just going to put that right there, Aries. That's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. The February subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out the availability and my digital calendar on my website, mastermetaphysics.com, so we could get a little forecast for the next few weeks for you. But for the February subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 3 copies of one of my favorite decks, the Tarot of the Owls. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, if you could snap your fingers right now and wish for something, what would it be? It could be anything except more wishes. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll talk to you soon.